Yeah, I did play it. I had fun. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. Indeed. lol.sfc. Oh. Oh, did it load in? I did struggle a bit. And now the TTS isn't working. Ah, man. But thank you for the follow. Oh god. Footballs. This is clever. I don't know if I like it, but it's clever. Been okay, super busy month. Indeed. June has gone by quick. You got fourth in that the boss definitely saved it. That boss was really awesome. I want to just wait. I think I wanted to get on this thing. I feel like I trolled myself. There were parts of that I had a lot of fun with. I think that there were some good puzzle opportunities. But the boss was an awful lot of fun. No! It didn't work. Speaking of things, I put some work today into figuring out EverDrive hacking. I've made some limited progress. It's bugging me because apparently my Mac does not doesn't play with the serial port on that thing, which is bizarre. So what I need to do instead is jump on this way earlier, and then jump off of it, and then jump back on it, and then jump off of it, or fail to do so. Connect it to the other computer that's a Windows computer, and then it'll be able to see that serial port. That's one step down. I now understand how its protocol works, I think, and I have an idea of how to accomplish what I want to accomplish without modifying the OS as much as or the firmware as much as I thought I would have to. Something I probably will want to revisit because I think it's fun, but at least I can get past this and move on to the more important projects. So. Yeah, I like this. This is a pretty, setup heavy level, and I appreciate what's kind of going on here. Yeah, I read that thing in your Discord, Desi. That was something. That's a level of transparency I rarely expect from anybody. I was very impressed. In before, this is Lazy's level. It is not Lazy's level. Happy to hear about the EverDrive project. Looking forward to it. Yep. What? Oh, I hit a switch. That did nothing. It freaked me out enough that I decided not to continue to level. Yeah, the key and important thing I finally realized is there's not... So, unlike the SD to SNES's implementation, there's really, two strange halves to the EverDrive's USB implementation, where I think one is being handled entirely inside of the FPGA, or one half, and then it only punts it to the firmware if it feels the need to, which is different. But the primitives are still kind of there from what I think I need, so we're going to find out. Well, that shouldn't have worked. Hey, I was on a football. Didn't know how else to be transparent, figured it would dispel any doubts. Thanks for understanding. Yep. No, it impressed me very much. And thank you for the follow. My stuff isn't working today for some reason. I even tested out the TTS stuff earlier. Which is why... Well, actually, no, I can do that. Hey, I know how to fix this. Let's press the Desu button.
Thanks for the follow, Desu.
I'm so glad I implemented that button. Now, you might think I just did that for weeb reasons, but no, it actually did solve a bug that I was running into earlier. I think you meant to ping Faro. Things didn't break, how could we get dopamine from fixing them? That's a fair question. That's a really fair question. I don't have a good answer for that. Okay, stand there. Get on the footballs. Get on the footballs again. Don't get on the footballs. Get footballed. Which is Force gonna make a thread? Oh no. I forgot those were even implemented. I don't think I've seen one of those in ages. Why did they do that? It was such a stupid misfeature. Way too early. Oh, did ping it. It's weird. You can't reply to the original message, but if you respond to someone who responds to your message, it looks like... Ah, okay. Yeah, that would probably be because my interface doesn't understand any of that, because it's IRC based. Huh. Damn. And weird enough that that's not working. Ah. I wonder what particular thing it's connected to, because I just did the TTS thing. I guess I just didn't send it over the buffer. Or maybe that thread's stuck. I'm screaming in football too. I think it's just stuck. It looks vaguely familiar. Anyway. There was an old Queensryche song called Screaming in Digital. Used to like it, but it's probably too angsty for me now. Back when I liked Queensryche quite a bit. Been a very long time since I think I've listened to any of their work. Okay. Oh look, Slopes and Munchers. Two great tastes rolled into... Oh, God. I'm kind of impressed, actually. SA1 doesn't usually lag. Doesn't ping the other person when you reply in a thread. Yeah, it's weird. It's dumb. Well, it's all of Twitch. It's so dumb. Yep. As I say, Twitch is programmed by iguanas. I just don't understand anymore. Or ever, to begin with. I mean, the biggest problem is they just don't use their own APIs. As was frequently said at Microsoft, you gotta eat your own dog food. Based upon some sort of archetypical story about a CEO of a dog food company eating the dog food to prove it was good dog food. But, you know, I don't think that ever happened. Dog food is pretty vile. Ah, no. YouTube is coded by monkeys. Twitch is coded by iguanas. Iguanas have more sense. It was programmed by centipedes. How you knew you were getting quality software at Microsoft when you were working at Microsoft was if anything involved in it had the word dog food. What, not gnats? I don't think gnats have the memory span to program much of anything. I still think iguanas. Just makes sense to me. Makes sense. Look at that, we're already using SA1 features to have... Oh, God. No! Okay, I thought I was being so clever messing with the footballs. I should not have messed with the footballs. Yeah, dog fooding, it's what they used to do at Microsoft. That's why you'd have to run, like, pre-release versions or whatever in whatever org you worked in. Sometimes you wanted to. You know, being on a pre-release version of, say, Windows 7, pretty nifty. Other times people didn't. Say, running on pre-release versions of Vista. Or, like, weird pre-release versions of server stuff sometimes, too. What is up with these footballs? This used to be consistent. I had the programs and replace them with sentient printers. I'll agree to that one if and only if they're dot matrix printers, because dot matrix printers are just cooler. In fact, like the hierarchy of printer, I would say dot matrix on top, laser pretty close by, because laser printers are awesome. Where do we go from there? Thermal printers, I guess if not for the like the BHA or BHP or whatever the bad plastic chemical was in those. And then inkjets. Inkjets suck. They are the worst of printers. Other news, you're happy to say you got slightly announced that Sakari 2 has some of your own stuff and it's being released very soon. Probably should moderate that. I'm certain that it will be claimed by the time I wake up day of release. But I'll keep an eye out for it because damn, yeah, I'd want to moderate that. I loved the first one. It's gonna keep falling off. When you first said the term dog fooding, it made sense to you because you lived in India where people fed dogs similar food to what they ate themselves, just without spices? Fair enough. Huh. Yeah, I imagine dogs wouldn't like spicy food, but I guess I don't really have any idea why. I guess it's just I assume because they're mammals and so capsaicin would work the same way. The first one, the other first one, the K16 one, and now the Sakari second one. Well, I played the remastered, and I played a bit of the K16 one. The K16 one was in a ROM hack race, so it was remastered now that I think about it. But I finished remastered all the way. That I didn't feel the need to do that for the K16 one. But my, like, plan regarding streaming Mario hacks changed drastically between here and there because I became a moderator before I finished that entire quest. I don't... Maybe I should... No? Oh, that makes more sense. I let them bounce. I can come at them from the other end. Okay, let's go. Let's go! Dear Lord, that's so much lag. I hate everything right now. I hate football so much. One of the homes you lived in with an adorable dog, they made a mixture of lentils, torn pieces of bread, and they crushed it with rice. The dog was a vegetarian. Huh. Dogs can do that. I don't think cats can, right? Because I don't think dogs are actually obligate carnivores where cats are. But if it works... Footballs. I think I need to get that to despawn. I think I got problems. Football-related problems. Let's just restart that. Let's come back to it. Okay. This might work. No, it didn't work. They weren't coming back. Speaking of Microsoft, sometimes you read Raymond Chen's blog and he has so many Windows horror stories. You beaten all the Sakari games like to completion? Oh, nice. They're fun. They're really good. Would highly recommend those hacks too. Yeah, Raymond Chen's awesome. I've read his book. Fun thing. I don't know if it's fun. But internally you could read his blog You could read his blog posts before they were published, and that man had a backlog. Like, basically, Raymond Chen could die tomorrow, and nobody online would notice for, like, 2 years, because those posts would still be coming out daily. Like, I don't want him to die, but if he died tomorrow, no one on the internet would notice for a very long time. Just because of his massive, massive backlog of blog posts. Oh god, nope. Fireplace Sakurai Remastered? Yep. Sakurai Remastered. Maybe he's already dead. I don't think he's dead. Occasionally he'll jump the queue and put in, like, new stuff. Like, topical things that he had to figure out instead of, like, 2-year-old writing about random bugs he found in Windows or having to deal with Itanium drivers. Itanium is such a weird architecture. Jesus Christ. To be fair, x86 probably is too, and I just don't know enough about modern x86 to know if and why it's so weird in the same way. And then there's ARM. And MIPS. MIPS was there too. This level is so bizarre. And jump your queue whenever. Dang it. Fell off again. I guess that's another thing the WSL box handles, is that I got tired of manually scheduling YouTube videos that go out on any given day, and so I finally sat down and wrote a thing that treats a playlist as a queue. And now I just put things in there, and the first one out of there gets published any given day. There was no reason that had to be implemented on the WSL box, but I'm already doing all the other YouTube stuff on there, so may as well, because the creds are there. Come on, get over here. There we go. Nope! I even saw it coming. What's up, Pip Pips? How you doing? Look, it's footballs. What are you gonna do? Go. Nope, that was too early. Coding is basically the equivalent of do what you want. Can't argue that. No, I do enjoy coding. And, you know, do it professionally, so I can't say I don't. Probably two funniest things I've had to deal with. I've been trying to integrate this specific and very strange API. One of the things it demands is that all of the times be rendered in Central Standard Time. Which, not something I generally ever worry about. It also had a LOL flag, which I turned off because we're not using that feature. Sadly. And every time I connect to it and try to give it any useful information, it sends me an error message saying to call customer service. So... And then I did. Turns out it actually was helpful. Though they had to transfer me to tech support first before, you know, they could do something meaningful to help me. But it was silly. It's a very VIP level. VIP quality. More of a map. Do what you say to do what you want. If that was already true, then we'd have some things that the ID world would struggle with. I mean, basically, you are trying to describe to a not very intelligent being exactly what you want. It can be very challenging. And coding without constraints is just not fun. There we go, finally. No, I'm just gonna kill you. Just outright. I don't want you alive. There we go. I'm 90% sure this entire thing is a setup to try and make this part consistent. And yeah, it's way more consistent than last time. Except... oh, I've made it worse. Okay. Things were going so well. Alright, let's try and respawn it from the get-go and see maybe if we can get that to work properly. And if I can get most of them to spawn, maybe that'll work. God, I cannot judge how to jump with that lag. VIP games are good, but old school. So Paul's hard, basically. After VIP 4, not sure you can qualify the word quality with VIP. VIP 3 is amazing. Well, I'd say it's VIP quality because that was like a meme on the two chip boards that VIP came out of. You would say that the post was VIP quality. I believe mostly as an insult. And they had a lot of ASCII cats. I'm gonna be honest, most of whatever board culture came out of there that didn't just leak out into the general memetic area, I don't know very much about. It's a few things I know. Like, threads were always capped at 1,000, and getting the 1,000 was very important. Or getting post number 1,000 was very important. Damn it! Stream is VIP quality. Indeed. Argus a very intelligent being, but is also being that is very stuck about the rules and take everything you say literally. Exactly. Exactly. You get exactly what you asked for, but what you asked for may not be what you wanted. At all. Not to mention just how much those things have changed. Going from, like, single-cycle computer processors to the massive predictathon ridiculous machines we have now that have pipelines like 30 stages deep. Ugh. I'm just not sure about this part. Like, part of it might just be I'm doing it wrong, but I just don't feel like I'm getting the spawn I want. That looks better. Come on, please. No, I should do it when it's coming back. I really should do it when it's coming back. It's like a machine that's too smart for its own good. Cursed setup, indeed. You want a sink? Not a sinkhole, a sink. Not a sinking house, a sink. A sink, do you know what that is? A kitchen sink. And then just add insult to injury, what it actually gives you is the end of a graph. Because for some reason, in graph theory, you don't have a end node, you have a sink. It's a bit like that wish Homer Simpson makes. It's like, I want a turkey sandwich. I don't want any zombie turkey. It should have lettuce and mayo. A bunch of other, like, requests. It's basically like D&D genies and or wishes, right? Like, you have to specify those very carefully, or else you'll just end up fucked. Maybe? Nope. This level is cursed. Just a little bit. They're forced... GitHub employees are forced to use Codespace and Copilot internally? Ugh. I just feel like the Copilot thing was just a bad idea. Like, license-wise, it's confusing. I'm not even sure why they would have to use it internally, just because, like, if you can write code, you don't need to use Copilot. I suppose I should explain. Copilot is this weird generative AI thing that GitHub came up with, where you can ask it to write code for you, and sometimes it'll do it. But other times, you know, it's like any generative AI that makes things. It'll do weird shit. DALL-E 2, it is not. Which admittedly does look pretty fun to mess with, I'm not gonna lie. Sunken cost fallacy? Probably. Generative, yes. Look, I learned from Porky Pig, if you can't say it 3 times, may as well just go with a synonym. You know a thing or two. I think it was Porky Pig. Imagine you're a fan of the sunken cost fallacy. Oh my. Imagine you decode something with ASM, but you need to use Neural Blender to code for you. Ugh. Let's not try to actively make things cursed. Like, I mean, am I supposed to go early? Like, I don't know if I'm just reading the setup wrong. Like, I feel like what I'm doing is wrong. Are you... I even thought about killing that one. For better or for worse, you can turn Copilot into a chatbot. That at least makes sense. Chatbots are fun. What's up, Miss Cydia? How you doing? Your name almost blended in with Desi's on my thing. I may need to come up with a better way of generating unique chat name colors. What about a catbot of the speedy variety? I do like the catbot of the speedy variety. She does a good job. Oh good, that's still working at least. I don't know why other things are failing me today. I haven't tested the TTS stuff before. Oh, I probably need to just reset the web server that handles that. Swear to God, I just need to come up with a better way of getting that transliteration to work. Doing well. Good morning. Good morning indeed. It's still quite late from my perspective. But the setup is looking better. Nope. Nope. Adequate. That's a fine way for you to die. I don't need you. I don't know how to football accurately. That's not enough. After the Reds runs Curse, you'll have to head out. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I guess for the benefit of anybody who wasn't here, this was the April Fool's Day joke thing. I decided to add more ads to Twitch, and people would buy them using channel points. And in one instance with actual bits. I also made it so you could only buy a super special ad that would play a really annoying sound for 10,000 bits, but no one bid on that one, thank God. I wouldn't have been able to leave it on for very long, or else I would have had to change my stream title or stream maturity level to very mature, because it would have been yelling out that yeah, it was a bad idea. Funny, but bad. And Daiso did make a lot of them. Burrow made a few. Every once in a while, someone adds a new one. No pun intended. I have a bunch of like old ones that I got off of old websites and stuff. I probably should rework it a bit, but not today. What I really should do is make it so the badges on the right work a little bit better, because those are all individual images in OBS, because I didn't want to roll an individual HTML file for it. And then I could make it so that those are a little more modifiable. Might add a few new ones soon. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I had initially planned, and part of my like rewriting for the message bus system was so that I could have the bot that handles the purchase of ads run offline without causing me massive headaches. But that hasn't quite happened yet. I need to rewrite two parts of it for that to work right. Right now, it basically asks my server every 5 seconds, "Are there any ads?" And it replies, "No." But it does this every 5 seconds forever, which isn't great. It's not like a problem. I mean, it's only a Raspberry Pi, but also like it's not doing any amazingly intensive stuff anyway. It's something more of a principle of the thing, and that. All right, so I had to jump there. Not the stream, but soon. Excellent. Oop. Yeah, I was even thinking like I would like to do another Adver game stream once I get some of my other tasks done. Discussing in my Discord, Takatoonbox made a picture that reminded me a bit of the Noid, and I'm like, you know, there are three different Noid games out there. I know at least one of them's got to be good. No, pause, no, pause. Yeah, that's exactly what it does. That's exactly what it does. And it does it forever. They got a chance. Cool, and only one football spawned. Ha! Eat it, football! Alright, the football got its revenge. Alright, that's a blarg. Eh? What? What? So apparently, that's a thing. Oh, snap. Or just an ad. Did I close that? I don't actually think I have the ad viewer thing open. Where is it? It's ads list. Alright, I approve of HTML5 validators. None of your ads played. That's what happens. There's so many ads now. But also, yeah, this tech is weird. Okay, football man. Oh. Yeah, probably need to let the screen scroll to see what I'm supposed to do there. Do note that SadBot is not the same as TaskBot. Very different bots. And very unrelated to TaskAgent. Couldn't think of what else to put. That's fine. They're cheap ads. The ads are cheap for a reason. It's just for fun. Bastard! But yeah, I hadn't really intended to keep it around post April Fool's Day, and so quality implementation was not high on the list of really important things. Oh hey, this is a lot easier to see now. What? Oh. I suddenly understand what I was supposed to do. I really hope that was also what I was supposed to do. No! This level had stuff going for it before this moment. Now it just has fish. Not even the cool QLDC fish, just fish. I don't know why I went. What's up, Paul San? How you doing? It was at this moment that Pat Cutter knew. Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. And... wait, what? Oh. That didn't happen. Why didn't it do that? Something broken? Swear to God, am I getting like all of my all my stuff to work? What the heck? Something is very off now. Let me check something real quick. Gotta head to bed. Need to start a CPR course online. Alright. That got turned on a minute ago. Why didn't it work? Swear to God, my things are cursed. Alright, whatever. I'm turning on ads manually. I'll turn them off manually. They'll last longer than they're supposed to, but it'll work. Yep. Sleep well. Hope your CPR course goes well. I'm not sure how well you can learn CPR online, because I think pretty sure you need to, like, do chest compressions and stuff for that to work. Oh, never mind ads. Yeah, something's broken. Something is very strangely broken. Like, I think I may have broken something with my, like, request handler or something, or while I'm doing SA... well, maybe while I'm doing SNES game, it doesn't like certain things. I need to check out my tech. Something is busted somewhere. But I'll have to go and manually poke it off too. OBS web sockets plugin. Yep, Alpha Sphere. That's a pretty sexy game. It's a good hack. I would recommend it. Where is the thing? Remote control through WebSockets. Yes, I want that one. Tablet remote. Thank you. Okay, remove HTTPS because it doesn't work otherwise. Connect to the correct computer. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that writes are going to work right now. Reads might work, but I think something is busted and I need to fix it. Sequel soon. I'll look forward to that. Do an online portion, then do a physical part with the course once you finish the paperwork. Ah, that's fair. There are things you have to learn and, like, do a test to say, you know. If the person's already dead, do you do CPR? No. The person's already conscious. Do you need to do CPR? No. But yeah, because it's SA1, things are probably not going to work as well as I would hope. Begin to wonder if, like, my refactoring has caused things to break. Which it probably did. I hate footballs. It will attempt to read something. What you get may make no sense. What you get may not be actually part of the ROM, but it will try to read it for you. No! It'd be pretty funny if there was actually a secret in that pipe somehow. Okay. Oh, that was painful. You gonna play it? Furious and the Stormiest. You should definitely play those hacks. Those are, well, good hacks. Good levels. Yeah, the OG Alpha Sphere won the came in really high on the Halloween level design contest a few years back. I think I played through all of those. They varied in quality between pretty good and otherwise. Ah, okay. No! Fish. You can kill most enemies with 5 shots. That is true. I'm still kind of surprised that one of the judges for WLDC did not kill any enemies for that level. I want to say that it even there was even a text box near the beginning that said that you could do that. It wasn't exactly a secret. Okay. There's no rhyme or reason with fish. You can't reason with fish. You just kind of have to go. Was rather hoping they would turn off. Like, the one nice thing is you can kind of control what the fish do. Just by standing in, like, smart places. But that only does so much. What? I have to go back down? This? What? Oh. I had a bit of flack for it after the stream. You want to see fish surfing? Oh, I'm not that good at fish surfing. Alright, I'm going to manually turn the ads back off because my bot is apparently busted. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was expecting. I'm going to be honest, what I kind of was expecting was just like a bunch of footballs to fall on my head. Like, here comes the football team. Ah. Winter level design contest. Yeah, definitely download that. There were a lot of good ones in that too. I recently did the judging for the 72-hour questionable level design contest, and that also had some really fun stuff in it. Daizo made a fun level. Do not press the yellow switch, which I was about 80% sure was him a few minutes after I started playing. There were a lot of other really good ones too. The winners are definitely worth checking out. There was one that I was actually kind of shocked that it was the Borgy Man, but he has been kicking ass with all sorts of things lately, so I shouldn't have been surprised at all. No. Bad fish. Do not press the yellow switch, thank you. That level where you move Mario with the L and R buttons is just truly fantastic. I think I played the same night, actually. Played it right after the Switch. Love your... Love the lyrics at the beginning of the hack. Yeah, at the beginning of the game. Yeah, that was fun. I like the argument with the Switch. It actually starts yelling at you to do something. Oh, come on. Crack the Hack was your first encounter and enjoyed so much. Crack the Hack was good too. That's a really fun hack. I kind of miss the Monday races, ROM hack races they used to do, but people got busy, so they don't do Mystery Mondays anymore. Still happy with how that turned out? Nice. It was a good way to get introduced to an awful lot of random hacks, honestly. Some really good. Some that could have used a bit more polish. But usually pretty interesting. Damn it. Okay. Please don't give me fish. Okay. I made this harder than it needs to be. Ah, stupid fish. Version 1.3.0.0 was an interesting version. Some stuff in there ended up in its own future versions of Crack the Hack. I was actually trying to think of any of the other, like... Ah, gotcha. Any of the other really interesting SMW hacks for Mystery Monday. I don't remember the name of it, but there was one that I took a DNF on because there was a 4-room castle with, like, I want to say 3 auto-scrollers. And after there was a kind of funky boss battle against Bowser, which, no, wasn't bad. And it wasn't standard Bowser either, so, you know, you had that going for it. Everything is worse now. But I took a DNF, and I just remember Desi spending, I want to say, another, like, 8 hours on it. Yeah, White Yoshi's Egg. Yep, that's exactly it. "100 Rooms Enemies." I think that was on the list at one point. Definitely remember playing that. But I don't think I played it during the race. Yeah, that was the White Yoshi Egg one was a hell of a level. That was just ridiculous. I want to say only like 2 people finished that week. It was moderately close, just because like every time someone died, it was another like 8 minutes before the next attempt. Just because each of the individual rooms in that thing was so long, and so many of them were just auto-scrollers of various types. Like, there's a lot of cool things that were going on in that game, in that hack, but there were parts that were just definitely a bit too tedious. Ah, I gambled. Update's still coming out. You finished the boss for it not too long ago. I didn't know that was still getting updated. Interesting. Race level. People went to bed, woke up, and you were still racing it. Yes. That rarely happens with ROM hack races. Not just the off-the-want bosses on Nightmare version. Or not to Chuck. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the 100 Rooms enemies. Yes. I don't know why. I was thinking of Crack the Hack still. Yes, I remember this. I was definitely in the wrong move. Wrong headspace. It was labeled as very easy. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting things in there, especially older hacks that don't align to the current stylings, I imagine. Keep bonking. Okay, now I think I'm safe on this. No! No! 100 Rooms of Enemies Nightmare Edition, yes. That should be cool when it comes out. One day. Ah. I feel like this level is just too clever for its own good. There's a lot of cool setups and stuff going on, and then I keep falling down. And then footballs. Still on and off on that. It's a bit slow because Melon's working on other projects. That's fair. I totally understand the... I'm working on this. Now I need to focus on other things. Nature of projects. I'm caught up on those. There we go. Stand here, jump. Stand here, jump. Stand here, jump. Only thing that does annoy you with Underrooms is just asking about it whenever you go on his streams. Well, he wants to play it. He's excited about it. Which I can see that being both a good thing and a bad thing. In the classic, like, dad driving the car. We'll get there when we get there! Etc. Okay. Well, that's not a bad spot. Okay, left fish intersects with it, so I think I can just do this. Up here. Climb slow, and I won't get fished to the face. Damn it! Only made 2 Kaizo hacks in a year of playing ROM hacks. Only made 2 sort of Kaizo-ish thing, one unintended. It's the pressure. Because if it's not good, almost 8 years of waiting, that's fair. Don't care about people being disappointed, just care about it being alright. Fair enough. Yeah, I play a lot of things, but I have not yet to actually make anything worth a damn. I once played the one ROM hack I made on stream, which I had made while sick in the space of a couple hours. Christmas Eve. 2 years ago. And then pointed out all of the reasons why it wouldn't pass moderation, including repeatedly. And so you can tell what level number it is just by looking at it. Loosely disappointed by Multiverse of Madness, but oh, is it a good movie? I haven't actually seen it. I was considering seeing it, and then I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just kind of done with Marvel movies for the time being until they, like, come out with something I care about, which is probably just Guardians. Like, that's the only thread I really care about right now. And they've killed off most of the other characters I cared about, so not that I actually bothered watching most of their movies. No. Doesn't matter. Well, that's a unique way to die. Can't wait for it to come out on Disney Plus, it's good. Big issue with that creating hacks is you're not a programmer, some sort of ASMs are hard to use. You don't have to be like an ASM god to make good hacks and interesting levels. Like, this is VLDC, so clearly you can't actually include any really interesting assembly. So it's all, you know, weird setups that are based on vanilla-ish, vanilla-esque things. And this level doesn't really even go into, like, aesthetics of standard, like, VLDC aesthetics where they're pasting together bits and pieces of various tiles, and I don't understand how that all works, and I got hit by another fish. But yeah, vanilla can be good, is all I'm saying. Touch Strange is actually really good. Learning with the help of the community and getting better. Fair. I don't know, it's more of like... I remember like Iron Man 1 coming out, and that was like a big like revolution for non-Spider-Man, non-edgy Batman comic book movies. Because previously, comic book movies were kind of like, let's be honest, kind of like video game movies are still. They were generally not very good. Like, I remember vaguely liking Spawn and, like, Ghost Rider when I was a kid, but I'm gonna be honest, I know those aren't good movies. Vanilla's great, but a little bit of chocolate's always tasty. That's true. But there's an awful lot of, like, off-the-shelf chocolate that can be pretty good when added to levels. Like, take Invictus. Pretty much, I think, all of the stuff that Invictus does that's chocolate is off-the-shelf and pretty tasty. Custom sprites, unique blocks here and there, that sort of thing. Yeah. Spawn just was not a very good movie. I keep finding new and impressive ways to die. That's true, Invictus did have that final boss that I want to say Kaizo Man made? Don't quote me on that. But Juz didn't make that. I believe Juz farmed that out. He described it and then commissioned it. Which is very different than writing your own ASM. Like, I know Juz is a smart fellow. He's got a medical degree, I believe, of some stripe. I think he's a radiologist in real life. And that is a degree that requires work. But I don't believe it actually imbues anyone with programming abilities. Made a super hard level last week, and it's all vanilla. Well, it was on and off. Believe that are not vanilla, but the level was built around throw block abuse, yeah. It's one of those things that's so common that you just kind of assume it's vanilla, the on-off blocks with the lines. It's so super common, it feels vanilla, even though it's not. I think the on-off blocks, you know, only control line connections for platforms and fuzzies, and that one level, it controls the... I guess that also controls the lights. I forgot about the lights. It controls the height of the layer 2 or something. Ah! Get a bit of help in Crack the Hack, but honestly a lot of it didn't have anything too complex. Crack's Cafe is more like Crack the Hack, but more possible for anyone to replicate. Just code fancy bosses, since you like Brutal Mario. Yeah, Brutal Mario was impressive looking. I still haven't played it. I remember seeing it back in the day, like the Proton John Let's Play era, and those bosses looked so impressive. They didn't look, like, fun all the time, but they did look very impressive. And Carol did make one of my favorite ASMs, the Go Faster on the Overworld ASM. That is such a wonderful ASM when you are moderating. Getting better at that part. And I'm jumping in the fish. Trying out VLDC now, looks like 74 didn't apply for some reason. I think 74 might have been broken. Sometimes people don't test their final stuff before they submit. Where can you find the WLDC levels? I want to say they're linked on SMW Central on the VLDC submission thread is one place to find them all. And I know they were collected, so for instance, the collection I have came from Discord. I think also I might want to update it. But I think that the full version of it is somewhere that isn't Discord as well. Oh god. You can't duck under fish. Brutal Mario, in terms of it being a game, could be either too easy or slightly annoying, but as a relative of its time, it's very respectable. Yeah. I mean, compared to its peers at the time, it is truly impressive. There's a lot of stuff going on that you wouldn't see until much, much later in other hacks. No! So afraid of grabbing that shell. A lot of stuff today isn't nearly as impressive as what Brutal Mario did, yeah. Yeah, feel free just to drop a link to that thread. I don't have any, like, bots saying no links. I do pretty much all of my own moderation. I don't mind that kind of thing. Oh, Nintendo purchase. Oh, right. Ad purchasing. I forgot to be checking this page. Oh, snazzy. Okay. Did you intend to link those to the banner themselves? check out to see the actual URLs. But I'll approve them, they're fine. When Squiggles first tested this, he put his URLs to weird places. In one case, 4K's worth of A's. That is a bad spot. Yep. Alright. Go. Approved. Yeah, they go to the banners. They can go to anywhere, but if you want to have the link to the banners themselves, that's also fine. Jump! I can fix that. That's one of those, like, if I was building a better app instead of an April Fool's Day prank, I probably would have added a way for people to edit things in a sensible manner instead of me going to the database and manually doing it. But sometimes you just don't feel like writing a CRUD app. Oh, come on. I think comes closest plumber for all seasons, Sicario Master, of course, jump. I agree with that. You found them after you brutal Mario-like boss fights you designed. I'm looking forward to that. Gonna be playing them. You love Kaizo, but ready to make a series in your stream of VLDC levels. That's reasonable. I found the contest levels are an awful lot of fun to play, oftentimes because they're like little snacks. Not current level, not with whole standing. It's not a whole hack. You're not committing to several hours of work usually for a given level. Admittedly, this is a really bad example given how long I've been at this. Maybe? Come on! Well, okay. So, I made this worse. Got revealed, but you reinterpreted the B-Blader fight for Mega Man X and turned into a full-fledged fight. B-Blader? Is that from the first X game or from a different X game? First X game. B-Blader. I am literally blanking. B-Blader? I think that was one of the bosses in Mega Man X1. Was it one of those like sub-bosses that have a name that I don't remember, that I don't usually remember because it's a sub-boss? Okay, this setup isn't terrible. Not good. But it isn't terrible. Ah! No, it's terrible. Oh, it's when we shoot the helicopter, it looks like a bee and it breaks the roads. Gotcha. Once it dies, it's the sub-boss. Okay. Yeah, I definitely did not know that's what that thing was called. Like, I was thinking, like, okay, well, they've got Flame Mammoth, Chill Penguin, you know, that sort of thing. I'm like, Blade... B-Blader, yeah, I'm just like, okay, well, it's alliterative, that's good. Okay, next jump. Well, crap. Kinda had to hope. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think I would be having a good time with this level if it wasn't for the dang fish. Like, I appreciate the setups. Like, I like this. This little waiting bit is fun. But this combination of things. There we go. I want to hit that when it's really low and much more centered. Okay. All right, we got something going. We got something going. I fear fish. Shouldn't have to fear fish, but here we are. Oh, crap. No! Oh, I almost made it. Actually, the World 1 boss? Okay. I don't even like fish. Outside of sushi. I'm just not a white fish fan. Give me salmon. I definitely complained about this before, but I just don't find white fish all that appealing. It's like, you could have done this with chicken, and it would have been better, is generally how I feel about most fish. Unless it's sushi, in which case it's delicious. It's just raw fish. But... things were going so well until everybody died. I haven't had a good night like that since earlier tonight. Had a whole hack of timeouts. That was fun. Okay, jump over here. Up. Oh, I don't like how I positioned that. And neither did that fish. Well, on Daizo's level, I ran into the Thwomp. The literal last obstacle, well, almost the last obstacle of the entire level, like twice. Not like 3 times. The third time I managed to avoid that fate. 1 jump. 2 jump. 3 jump. Get over here. Okay. Well, that wasn't the intended solution, but I guess we'll do with that. Would have actually worked. Okay, alright. We're doing it, we're doing it. Take the fish to the maximum level. Even took one out on the way down. Yes. Okay. That was terrifying. Lame Kickin. I feel lame now. Yellow Switch Palace. It's a conventional Switch Palace. And I couldn't get the yump. Actually, fuck, we're gonna go for the full yump. See if we can make this, salvage this run. Thank you for the GGs. No, I can't yump to save my life. I did it anyway. I pushed the yellow switch. No creepypasta here for me, though. Alright. I should have known better. It's true.